a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
Hey, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for spending some time with us here. Blessed and highly favored at the Consumer Quarterback Show. We greatly appreciate all of you out there supporting the program, supporting our show partners. And we got a great lineup for you today, per usual. Sam Mckeown is in studio. We're going to talk about mindset. Also, some of the latest numbers out of the Florida Chamber of Commerce and other sources on what is going on in the economy. Andrew Kuby as well, our business loan expert, U.S. commercial and business capital. We're going to have him on the show as well coming up here on the program. Also, FTC files lawsuit against Amazon. Interesting story. We're going to get our take on that, as well as the UAW strikers. They're visited now and by both presidents, so we'll get two different opinions there on that as well. And we always like to feature our real estate listings, and we like to let you know about some of our local area sponsors. WeedbustersFL.com is a company that has a really unique business. If you live on a lake or any kind of a canal, waterfront, where you have all these weeds growing up, blocking your view, just creating havoc for a lot of the plant life there, WeedbustersFL.com, Weedbusters in Florida, they can take care of you. So there's a screenshot of our backyard. They got these awesome machines. They come in and clean up all that stuff. And, man, can you imagine the manual labor that it's saving there? So check them out. Let them know the real estate quarterback sent you. Take them up on that, WeedbustersFL.com. And a couple of hot listings here. We got a brand new listing in Hudson, 7300 Southwind Drive. This is a beautiful single-family home. Got a great opportunity with a pool. This has a lot of updates and upgrades. Really cool backyard tiki bar. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1726 square feet, 7300 Southwind Drive in Hudson, Florida. This is a double lot, expansive circular driveway. There's also a place for your RV and golf carts, a true haven for outdoor enthusiasts. The pool is large, 18 by 30, generous patio area, outdoor bar that completes the oasis. So great opportunity right there in Sea Pines. Community is Sea Pines, offering access to the Gulf of Mexico via the Community Association boat ramp. So live that Florida lifestyle at 7300 Southwind Drive in Hudson. Also, 3864 50th Avenue South in St. Petersburg. This is another listing that we have here. The owner has done a complete remodel, done a great job here. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2-car garage, 1659 square feet, beautifully staged. Stainless steel appliances, gorgeous flooring, neutral colors, lighter colors like people like right now. It's kind of in vogue. Bathrooms are updated, sleek fixtures, tiled showers. Kitchen features stainless steel appliances, tiled backsplash, and an island. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2-car garage. 3864 50th Avenue South, St. Petersburg, Florida. You can see all of our listings at PlatinumCoastalElite.com.
Try that in a small town. See how far.
All right, Sam Mckeown back in studio. Welcome back, sir.
Oh, it's good to be here, Brandon. How you doing?
Oh, excellent. Blessed and highly favored, my friend.
Yes, feel the same way.
Yes, sir. Sam and Rita Alive doing some coaching out there, executive coaching, and you brought some stats for us today, too.
I did, from the Florida Chamber of Commerce. Some of them pretty good, some of them pretty disturbing. We're going to need 1.26 million new jobs by 2030.
Wow.
Right now, there are 72 people for every 100 jobs.
72 people for every 100
So
jobs.
if you're saying you can't find a job,
right,
probably not looking, right?
Exactly. They don't want to work, some of them, right?
Right, exactly. Florida's number 1 in the country for business startups. Ranked number 1 for overseas visitors. This one really got me. 4th in tech jobs. Florida's ranked 4th in the country in tech jobs, 10th in manufacturing jobs. That I can see, you know.
Okay.
But still, to be in that top 10. And so those are some really good numbers. That the downside to it comes in our education.
Okay.
3rd graders reading at level, 50%.
Only 50%. Wow.
110,000, almost 111,000 kids not reading at grade level, 3rd grade.
Wow.
3rd grade math, 59%. 8th grade reading at level, 47%.
What is going on there? You know, it's interesting. I have a clip I could play here too that kind of comes up on that. Is I think it's school choice. I don't know. Do we have school choice throughout the state of Florida? Are you familiar?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so.
Okay.
But the school districts fight it.
Right. The unions do.
The unions fight it.
The teachers union.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want it. They want to have relaxed, accountability. Essentially, and let me just play this clip, and you'll see where I'm coming from. This is Ted Cruz talking to a group of. It's a mixed group. It's not just one side of the aisle,
right.
And you'll hear what they laugh at him on what he talks about here. It's very interesting. I pulled this from his podcast.
I think this year is the best opportunity of your and my lifetime for the state legislature to pass a real and serious school choice program to provide every child in Texas with hope and access to an excellent education. Texas, unfortunately, lags behind on school choice. I am a passionate defender of school choice. I've spent 30 years fighting for school choice. I think it is the civil rights issue of the 21st century. And
so you see him laugh?
People who've gotten a good education can laugh at that. But, it's interesting. If you go into the inner cities and you ask African-American parents, you ask Hispanic parents, do they support school choice? 60, 70, 80% of them support it. So I get in Austin...
So that's,
right.
The liberals are laughing at him when he talks about school choice in a serious way.
Yeah, and it is a serious matter. And you have, if a kid excels in math and science, let them go to one of the schools that is, they're not really private.
Yeah, what do they call them? Like a charter school?
Charter school. Yeah. And they get the same funding that the public schools get. I'm not sure about if there's more or not, but I do know.
Per student, maybe.
Per student, right. But I guarantee their graduation rate is what's keeping ours at 87%. High school graduation rate in Florida is 87%.
Huh.
So only 8 out of 10 kids are graduating.
And you and I both know a lot of the kids, they're, the pain in the butt, they just let them go.
They let them go through. Yeah.
They pass them through.
Didn't used to be that way. They try and work with them. Okay, my dad was a lifelong union guy. Okay. But he started working in the 50s and needed the union at that point in time but it didn't really help him. Steel workers went on strike. He was a electrician in the steel mill, got laid off. He was off for 6 months.
Wow.
And over wages, but wages were $1.89 an hour back then.
Wow.
So for a journeyman electrician, by the way. But you can't let the union, the teachers union is destroying education.
They are.
This is my personal opinion, Brandon. I don't want you
to
be hung out there on that if somebody calls you up and says, hey, that guy's wrong. But they are. They're
the ones pushing the lockdowns last year. They're fighting accountability at every step, and they're funding the Democratic Party, which is ruining the inner cities. And the inner cities are the ones that are bringing down those percentages.
And in Florida, they're lying about the school books, the books that are being eliminated. And I have friends all around the country, and they say, what's your governor doing down there?
Right.
Well, almost all those folks are in education, and they're hearing that we're burning books.
Yeah.
And that books are being banned. And
lies.
And all those people are faith-based.
Yep.
And I told them to go look up the titles.
Exactly.
And to a person, they were like, oh, okay, we got that wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Once you see the truth, we had Bernie Jocks on, Representative Bernie Jocks, State House, and he was recently on a Bay News 9 debate, and I had him, kind of break that down. And of course, they're going to lie. That's what they do. They lie and they misrepresent, and then their echo chamber media, lame stream media lies about it.
Well, and I didn't watch the debate last night, forgot about it.
No.
But I read some of the comments this morning, and it's even some folks on the Republican side are saying things about our governor, and we both love our governor, right?
Yeah.
And that are like, why don't you go read the law? Why don't you go see? Now, I'm not saying that Governor DeSantis is perfect. Okay?
Right, of course.
He's got his issues and everything else. I still support him.
Yep.
But read the law.
Yeah.
See what's going on. Now, the downside with the law in Florida, we are like 47th. Oh, state legal climate rating.
Okay.
46th in the country. So there's only 4 states that are
Well, that sounds like it's relating to. I mean, there's a lot there, right? You got
Yes.
Dade County. There's a lot of fraud that goes on in
Lot
Dade
of fraud.
County. Auto fraud,
Yep.
people backing into people, bumping into people. You
Yep.
also had the insurances, a big issue in the state of Florida with the flood insurances, but also property casualty insurance.
Right,
And
right.
that's one of the knocks against DeSantis. They say that he took away, or he worked with the insurance agencies, companies rather, to take away the two-way attorney's fees. Now it's a one-way attorney fee, right?
Right, something like that. But then again, they were looking at the what do we call it here, the PIP and the no fault here in Florida,
Right.
And he knew he couldn't get that through the legislature. Why? What percentage of our legislature are lawyers or involved in the legal profession or involved in the insurance industry some way?
Exactly.
Listen, Florida is 49th for car insurance affordability.
Wow.
49th. There's only one state. My guess would be Hawaii or California. I don't know which one. But
Man.
49th. And look at the population that we have that are seniors.
Yeah.
And how are they affording, the insurance? And yeah, there's some really good things about Florida. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about the state of Florida. I am here, and I may be a transplant, but I love this place.
Well, let's look at this one here too, Sam. This is the FTC talking about Amazon.
The suit was filed today following a years-long investigation into Amazon's business affiliates. It's one of the biggest legal challenges the company has faced in its history. According to a news release, the FTC and participating states that joined the lawsuit are asking the court to issue a permanent injunction. That move would prohibit Amazon from engaging in its alleged unlawful conduct and loosen the company's grip on the market, which they say would allow other companies to compete. Legal experts had wondered if the FTC would seek a forced breakup of Amazon, which is dominant across many sectors and growing in others.
Yeah, so the thing is, too, like they had toyed about getting into real estate, too.
Right.
So it's like once these companies kind of get that wedge in there, it's like, where are you going to go? Are you going to go into medical now? Are you going to do
Right. And they've got they got drugs now. They got just about everything. But one of the keys, I'd really like to look into that a little bit more. But it's talking about their affiliate network.
Right.
So their affiliate network is small businesses.
Exactly.
And so, once again, is the FTC stepping in and pouncing on small businesses. They're suing Amazon, but are they going to destroy the affiliate program? Now, there are some things in the affiliate program that do need to be changed.
Okay.
Percentages paid and the work done and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
If you've I've read their agreement, and I
Really?
am an affiliate.
Okay.
But it's one of those, yeah.
Well, it's going to favor them because it's like us or nobody else.
Sure,
in a sense.
It's the same way. If we write a contract for somebody, it's going to favor us, right? Your contracts are going to favor you. Mine are going to favor me. But I would really like to know if this is going to put the kibosh on small businesses that do a lot of business through Amazon.
Yeah.
Now, if they're looking at margins, that's a different story. If they're looking at margins and how much of the profit Amazon is keeping versus a small business, okay, I would have to go along with that. I just don't trust the FTC.
Well, exactly. And who does, right? I mean, you name it, the CDC, the Centers for Deception and Control, the FDA, there's all these acronyms, but, right on into our intelligence agencies. But one of the main things, too, with Amazon is that you have a small business that's thriving. Their product is selling. What does Amazon do? They come in, reverse engineer, or buy them out, and so they'll squeeze that small business out. Maybe that's what they're talking about. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if that's what they're talking about, but they're going to have to look at Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, and the rest of them
There
also.
you go.
Because I know in the janitorial business, and I sold industrial supplies for a while.
Yep.
And Sam's Club came into a huge company that made janitorial products. You probably have a bunch of their products on the personal side of it and everything else, and said, we want this mop bucket, and we want to sell it for this price. We can't do that. We guarantee you X amount of carloads a month.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. And so what they do, it looks the same.
Yep.
It's just smaller.
Yeah.
And so now Sam's Club and Walmart can undercut the local janitorial supplier.
Right.
By several bucks, and so
Costco,
what are you going to do?
and right
Costco,
on down the
all of
line,
them.
right?
Yeah.
Interesting too. While on the same topic, Target closing 9 stores across the country due to theft and due to the similar stuff that we just saw happen in Philly.
Right. Chicago, where they're closing stores, they want to open a government-run grocery store.
I saw that too.
So what's that going to? First off, if it's government-run, there's going to be no inventory.
Yeah, it's going to be problems, whatever happens.
Problems, yeah, because you got bureaucrats running it they're the only ones making any money at it, and the prices are going to be
and if you wear a red MAGA hat and you walk in, are you going to be able to buy the same things? Is it going to cost you more? Like, you just get into all those questions of that kind of a thing.
Especially in Chicago.
Exactly, yeah. Sam Mckeown here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, executive coach Sam Mckeown. More with him here in just a minute. I want to talk about mindset on the flip side here, mindset, and we still got to get to that UAW strike, but we're going to take a quick break here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Follow us online. We'd love to connect with you at CQB Show, at Brandon Rhymes 1. And on the YouTube channel, there's over 2,300 videos there with great legacy content on youtube.com/Brandon Rhymes Realty. All right, we'll be right back here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey, this is Grant Cardone, and you've been listening to the phenomenal Brandon Rhymes, the Consumer Quarterback Show.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 727-263-3707. Online at consumerqb.com.
Dennis Prager here for Brandon and Lindsay Rhymes, owners of the Platinum MVP team at Keller Williams. Buying, selling, investing in real estate, their nationwide Keller Williams network makes them the best team to work with. Sellers, have your property featured live on air, creating multiple offers. Buyers, leverage a unique system that gets your offer accepted, never overlooked. Call or text 813-750-0550, 813-750-0550, or consumerqb.com.
I want to give a special thanks to Satellite Phone Store. They just hooked me up with this beautiful satellite phone, and it's a gorgeous phone. It's a great device. It's a safety device as well. Think about it. If you're out on the boat 40, 50 miles out, maybe you're going hunting or you're going hiking in the woods somewhere, you run out of cell phone service, or who knows, maybe a possible terrorist attack. It's not like our politicians aren't entrenched in all this stuff going on overseas, all over the place, all over the world. Could be a terrorist attack. They could attack the power grid. They could attack the cell phones. Who knows what they're going to attack next. Sat123.com/REQB. Sat for satellite. Sat123.com/REQB, like real estate quarterback.
You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com. Sam Mckeown in studio. Sam and Rita live, executive coach here in Tampa Bay, business coach, personal coach, and executive coach as well. We got a hot listing before we jump back into this. We're going to talk about mindset, the importance of mindset, coming up here in just a moment. 9749 Little Blue Stem Drive. We've got a 2-story beautiful home here, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. You got a 2-car garage, 2334 listing. Just a gorgeous curb appeal here as well. You've got pavers, also a nice spacious floor plan, open floor plan as well. Now, I love the community as well. Connerton community. You have 2 pools. You got a lap pool there, splash pad for the kids, miles of trails, on-site elementary school, and a large backyard here as well. Great opportunity to own real estate. Little Blue Stem Drive, Land O'Lakes, one of the listings from the Platinum MVP team at Keller Williams Realty. All right, we got another listing here at 419 Palaway in Spring Hill. Palaway, this is a listing from our team at 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, almost 2,100 square feet, and this is a luxury home with a 2-car garage as well. You have an open concept design that connects the living spaces to the pool area and a private backyard. Granite countertops, intricate backsplash, elite stainless steel appliances, new refrigerator, brand new roof as well, recently updated guest room, and a great opportunity here in Tampa Bay. You can see all of our listings at platinumcoastalelite.com. All right, Sam Mckeown, you're coaching a lot of people out there. You're coaching business owners, have been doing so for quite some time. Yep. And mindset has got to be one of the most important factors of your coaching and just that to be in business today, especially. It is, and it's probably the biggest thing most small business owners, individuals deal with. So, for example, on the financial side, if you're struggling, what's the first thing somebody will say? I'm broke. Right. As soon as you say I'm broke, you've put that out there to the universe. You've put that out there. You're basically saying to God, I don't have any money, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Yeah. And if you continue to think like that,
then you head down that road to always having money struggles, Now, I'm not saying you don't face reality.
Yep.
But you also have to be of the mindset that this is temporary.
Right.
And one of my favorite scriptures, and we've both had health issues, right?
Yes.
I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I say that every morning.
I like it.
Because that puts me in the mindset with some of the recovery that I'm still going through. It's not quite there. It's not what I want.
Yeah.
But I'm right where God wants me. I look in the mirror, I need to lose a few pounds. But where I'm at right now, God's not going to go, you're, just hit me with a bolt of lightning and lose the weight that I need, right?
Yeah.
I've put the work in.
Exactly.
But you have to have the mindset to do it too. I don't want to go to the gym today.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. You're not losing the weight, right? Man, those cookies look good. And so, and it doesn't matter in business. One of the biggest things that entrepreneurs deal with right now is employees, right?
Yes.
Can't get employees. No, and you'll never get employees because you just said you can't get employees.
Exactly.
I can't get quality employees. And you won't because you're not looking for quality employees because the mindset is I can't.
Speaking it into
existence. And I know that sounds so simple, but it truly is.
Yeah.
The people out there, we have some mutual acquaintances that, Thomas King.
Yeah.
At Florida Firearms Academy.
Yep.
I've never heard him say I can't get good employees.
And he's got great ones.
He's got great ones.
Yep.
I also know how he takes care of them.
Exactly.
And he does. And you would think, well, it's a small business and firearms and all that kind of stuff, but he takes care of his people.
That's right.
And so he's of the mindset that it's going to work out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that he got beat down today on one area. He's got everything else going. So we have to be able to maintain that positive mindset. The power of positive thinking, it goes back way before that became a big thing. And Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz is, and As a Man Thinketh, 2 books that if, as a business person, you haven't read, you need to read.
Yeah.
And
even
so
Marcus Aurelius, Gandhi has quotes about As a Man Thinketh, all those different.
All of them, yeah. And it's all up here.
Yeah.
And we've said it before, and you just have to put the positive. You can't speak negative to the universe. You can't speak negative to God and expect to be positive.
Yeah.
You can't.
Exactly. And you got to focus on your goals, stay focused on the goals at the same time, work that script backwards and say, okay, what do I need to do today? What do I need to do this hour in order to reach that yearly goal, that 5-year goal?
Right. And you're in the sales business. So I would encourage all your salespeople, anybody who has sales conversations, have the conversation before you have the conversation.
There you go.
Know what you're going to say, know your script. And if you can't write a script, give me a call. I'll help you write it.
Yeah, secondhand, get it to where it just flows off.
Yes.
There's an objection. Boom, there's the rebuttal.
Right.
It's going to be second nature.
Exactly.
Second nature.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you can get 3 no's and 1 microaggression, you got a sale.
There you go.
1 micro agreement, and you got a sale.
I heard the other day, too, I'm always listening to a different podcast, a popular real estate coach. He said, especially for open houses, think about it. You're sitting at an open house, and somebody walks in. He says, if you can make them laugh and say something smart within the first 5 minutes, you're upping your chances tremendously of earning that client. About 1 minute, back to you, my friend.
Well, humor. I mean, humor, heart, if you have, and head. So if you can make them laugh, it comes from the heart, and a little bit of knowledge. That's how we teach people to speak. It's how we teach people to preach. That's right. So you get them laughing, give them a little bit of knowledge, and they can see your heart. Yeah, you got a sale.
I love it.
You just do.
How do you want people to connect with you?
Best way to connect with me is my telephone number is 813-379-9008 or samandritalive.com.
samandritalive.com. He's Sam Mckeown, and check him out. He can help you write that script as well and coaching in Tampa Bay. Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Taking a quick break. We're going to come back with Andrew QB, U.S. Commercial and Business Capital. We're going to explore some of the business markets, some of the different loan types and products that he has out there as well. Talk about potential tightening in the market coming and what's going to happen with Fed rates. We'll be right back. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Thanks for listening to My Daddy's Show. Please make sure to send him all of your real estate deals and subscribe to the Consumer Quarterback Show podcast.